Hi. So this is Nate's little sister, and I just picked up Chipotle, and we're going to eat and hang out. We're at your house, their house. I don't know anymore.
Here.
It's hard. And we're gonna eat and do that thing. I told her, I was like, "Do you want to be on the vlog? It's VLOGMAS." She's like, "Sure." Yeah.
Why not?
It's a thing. It's a thing. But we're going to eat now, and then we'll check in later.
Okay.
So I'm back home now, and I didn't really get to like show you more of Nate's little sister and stuff, but we were eating lunch, and I got a call from our kiddo's school, and he's not feeling good, so I had to go pick him up, and it just kind of threw off the day, which he's fine. I'm not gonna lie, I think he's kind of milking it, but he just kept saying he has a headache, and he has like a super low grade fever. But it kind of makes sense too, because Nate was sick this like last week, and I think it kind of just went off on him a bit, but he's also okay. Men. And anyway though, so that kind of just threw the day off a bit, but it is like, what, 4 o'clock? I don't even know. 3:30 right now, and I'm just finally picking up the kitchen and stuff, and Nate's gonna be off tonight around like 7:30, 8ish, so it's gonna be kind of late for us, but the kiddo should be back in bed and good down for the night. But I think we're gonna do a sushi like mukbang for you, homemade, and I actually want to show you guys this. So I showed this like 2 weeks ago, and it was the vlog that never made it up, and I have to show you this thing. So that's what it looks like, and it is the coolest roller ever. I can do it well. I even posted a picture semi-recently around that time on Instagram so follow me there too, guys, because I always try to post like food that I'm having and stuff too for ideas, but it's all linked below, all of my social media stuff. But yeah, and it like was so simple to do, and I have my soy wraps now. I'll show you all that tonight. We'll do it, like we'll show you how to do it and everything, but I think that'll be fun. But it'll be later tonight, and yeah, this thing's cool. And what else? I thought I was gonna tell you something else. Oh, I went to Nate's sister's, and I went by my P.O. box first, and I did get a card from Miss Paula. Hi, Paula. And just like a you know, her condolences for, you know, Nate's dad's passing, and it's just so sweet. It's so sweet. So thank you. And but I did do that, and I also mailed off another order and the monthly goodie box winner. Now I don't really announce that one. I let it be like a surprise, and if it shows up in your mailbox, it shows up in your mailbox. And so that went off for the month of November, and I will have obviously an end of this month too. I did get confirmation too that the charms that I ordered, some new ones, are on their way. So hopefully next week I'll have those up. And they come from Canada, so at least from these ones that I ordered, and so it takes a little bit longer. But yeah, I'll have those. And yeah, nothing else really new that I can hiccups that I can think of. Yeah. We'll see. So change of plans, and I'll show you the sushi thing maybe tomorrow. But Nate worked kind of later than we thought, and it's like 9:30 right now. But we are still doing a mukbang. We're doing it, and we're gonna actually make this Mandarin orange chicken, and just over some rice, and call it good. And then we'll have a dinner and chat. And I'm looking 9:30 at night.
You look beautiful. I think she looks beautiful. That's all that matters. How do you like that?
So this is simple. You just literally put it into a pan and then add the sauce. You can show it to him. I'll open it.
Comes with the little sauce packet. Thank you.
Thank you.
And it comes with the little
chickens.
Fake chickens.
Yeah,
That's what they are.
they're good.
Chickens. All right.
Okay.
So.
I'll just like make some quick rice and then be good. Tell them what's wrong.
Kim's in a bad mood because she forgot to eat today.
I did eat today. I had chipotle.
Yeah, well, you're grumpy because you said you're hungry, so
I am
eat
grumpy.
more. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm starving.
Well, let's eat, man.
So this is just a real late night late night dinner, but you know what? It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Have you ever had this Gardein? Is that what it is? Gardein? Chicken? It's good.
It's the Mandarin chicken.
God, let's do this thing. I'll show you a close-up picture.
Get some in there so we can calm down a little.
I get cranky. It's past bedtime.
I walked in and she was like, "You ruined the plans." And I was like, "I'm sorry, let's make some food." She goes, "Well, I'm starving." Let's make some food.
Love you.
I love you to death.
I look really good, guys.
I was literally in the kitchen, like trying to cook, like on the verge of burning it because I was like, it just needs to be done.
I just want to live.
I just want to live.
Anyway, how are you guys doing today? I swear the sushi thing will happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry about that. But this is good too.
Mm-hmm. This is why you buy frozen food.
Mm-hmm. So get your food too. Even though this will post in the morning and most of you may see it in the morning, that's okay. You can have our dinner with your breakfast.
That's what we gotta do.
Breakfast for dinner?
Breakfast for dinner.
Good stuff. Uh-huh.
It'll be perfect.
Mm-hmm. So, tonight's topic. It's not a secret, but we talked about it and we weren't really sure how or when. We wanted to like bring it up to you guys. Many reasons, really. How do I want to go about this? It's like an exciting thing. It's really, really cool.
God, I wish I knew what it was. Just like you guys. I don't know exactly what we're talking about, so I'm sitting here going,
You know.
yeah. Which one? There's so many things that await Vlogmas and all.
No. Well, about a month or two ago, Nate and I both, but mainly me, started, doing a little bit of, online shopping around for a new car. And, I had ideas in my head of what I wanted. Stop! But, you gotta shop around. Now, let me give you a little bit of history, too. I come from a very car family, if you will. And, yeah. And, Daddy taught me how you do things when it comes to, dealerships and dealing with all that crap that comes with it. And you never take the first offer, you never do.
Guys, I've been doing sales for more than a decade. She takes this thing to like a different level.
The story gets better. But, so, that's been kind of going on. Did come across one that I wanted to go see, touch, feel, have a moment with.
Right. See if she spoke to you.
And she did. But her price tag was still just not to my
Free
standard. Well then, as you guys know, a lot of things happened the last few weeks. And that put that completely like on the back burner, which is more than fine. But that's kind of why too I never brought anything up about it, because it was just kind of a true shopping around, we'll see, nothing happened. And our focus changed, and that's totally fine. But we talked to him about it too before. And so he was excited, I was excited about it and stuff, and Nate's dad I'm talking about. But that did kind of stop for a while. And as you guys know, we had the service for your dad on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as obviously that was a very hard day, I don't know, I don't want to speak out of turn, but it's like in a way it was like a good day too. Like we both walked away from it like feeling like we did him proud of just everything that, you know, especially the last months really of just things. It wasn't closure. We're always gonna hurt, but it was just a good kind of close that chapter of what it's been, I guess.
It was a really good way to unite it as a family. We got to say goodbye and do it in a fashion that we knew he wanted, and that he wanted us to treat it, which was a celebration of his life, and we did it, and I think we all did it very, very well. Yeah. And it gave a lot of relief.
And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but he had to do, or he didn't have to, but he wanted to do, I did mention it on the last like vlog, like last weekend, that he wanted to do a eulogy, and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm gonna have to do it. And you did it like a champ, like a champ. It was good. I was blown away, really.
It made me feel good. Right. I think that's what eulogies are supposed to be. They're supposed to be comforting to people. But in the end, it was something that I needed to do, and I felt really great about it.
You did really good. But there's a reason why we're kind of mixing the story up right now, because there's a reason. There's a tie-in here. But there's also a tie-in to that, too, of why I hadn't said anything yet. Because it's a little awkward of feelings right now. It's a very high and low and all over the place, and you don't, when you start to feel happy, you feel bad for feeling happy, and then when you feel sad, you want to be happy. It's a mess, you know. Oh, yeah. So we leave the funeral. Now, keep in mind, over the months of correspondence and seeing the car I wanted and all that, and like talking to the dealership, making a mess, and
sorry.
Kind of going days without anything, and then sometimes, just a little pop in, just checking in, on both ends. I get an email from the dealership of a person I had been kind of corresponding with, that like kind of a final offer basically, and it was what I was okay accepting. And Nate's just over here like,
one of us was.
He's just over here like, what are you doing? I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But everything's fine. And then I, spilled the whole tea to him of like what's been really, transpiring, what have you. But of course, with the day that we had just had, it was just like, this may or may not be the time. It just felt kind of weird, right? Yeah. But you're the one who's like, let's go just see it again, blah blah blah. And
I know my dad.
Yeah.
My dad who passed away.
Yeah.
And literally, if he was in the room,
he would have been like,
he would have been like, go. Just what are you both doing? And he would have said, go. So
there's another crazy part to this, but so we went. There's a new woman in my life. She has been named. I do have a small, I'll show you her tomorrow. Yes,
We've been texting like she's an actual person.
Yeah, but we did go and it worked out and everything, but our Mustang, my Mustang, the one that he's been driving for years, but was originally mine, my very first car, who's 17 years old or 16 years old, is officially gone. And we have made room for the brand new Camaro. She's real cute.
Look at her face. Look at her. Look at her right now. What's her name?
Cammy the Camaro. She's doing good. But here's some crazy stuff with this though too. So give a little background, and here's why I'm kind of like, do I tell, do I not? It just seems like, the timing of it is just kind of like, wait, what? It's just kind of out of nowhere, but in reality it wasn't out of nowhere. It just happened to kind of happen that day, and I didn't want to lose an opportunity either.
Right.
But anyway, so I get in the car finally. It took forever. And and Nate's getting in the other one to go home, and I'm literally, I'm not kidding, there's no joke here, I'm literally leaving the dealership in this brand new car, and Aerosmith, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, came on, and that was played at the funeral. He swore he wanted that, 100% wanted that. Yeah, and no, but I was like, I see you, I see you, I got you, and it was just kind of like that. Like it felt good though too, of like, okay, and he was always the one that told me like, work hard, girl, you'll get it, you know. Yeah. And so that was kind of that moment where it made it okay. I was also always raised where, you know, you never, what's the saying, that like you don't, people who brag about things they have don't really have it, and people that shut up actually have things.
True.
I've always been taught that, and I don't want to be boastful at all. Like I don't, it's one thing to be proud of yourself and proud of things that you do and things that you've accomplished and all that, but it's one thing to be braggy.
Yeah.
So that's the truth. It's actually been here since Tuesday, but I have not even said anything. But I'm like, these are my friends. You're my friends.
Yeah.
And even Nate's like, you got to, you know? And
yeah.
So
they're gonna take a drive in it too someday. I mean,
someday.
We gotta get a new. Now the crazy thing is we can't put the mount in there on the windshield, because then you literally wouldn't see anything out of this little boxcar racer window. Which is okay. So I like the Camaro. The Camaro is a fun toy. It is a toy. It would not be my everyday car. I am too big of a person to fall into a car and then climb out because I'm sitting on the road. And the windshield literally is this big, guys. And it's just, it's fun to go.
She's cute.
And putt around in it, but it's not my everyday car. I drive 15 miles to work every day. I would hate life. But I'm glad you enjoy it.
Thank you.
But yeah, so it's a good thing. So we got to figure out a way to mount your phone in there again. But I got a car upgrade. Boom.
So he has my SUV.
Trailblazer.
Now I'm gonna say something extremely superficial. I am, but and I know that. I know that, but because obviously that's kind of been the joke too, because you know, like, oh yeah, Kim, that's a great, like, economical and, you know, really good family car. Yeah. And I'm over here like, yep, I know, like, I don't care. And I know this is superficial, but again, my very first car was the Mustang. That was my BB, and I know it's dumb. But again, coming from the car family, it's just what the way it is. Thing. It's a thing. Yeah. And when I got pregnant into
sorry. Guys, I still have this, like,
I didn't know it was gonna bring up bad feelings.
Tickle cough. I'm sorry. This tickle cough comes out of nowhere. I'm not sick anymore, but it's lingering. Okay, sorry.
Anyway, when I was pregnant in 2009, 2010, that's when we got the SUV. Although that has been wonderful and that has worked for us and it made sense to get, here it comes. But I was kind of, in a way, forced to get it, if you will. Stop. And, you know, because I needed it versus I really wanted it. And what happened? I got the SUV, he got my Mustang. And as irrational and crazy as this is, I felt like it was just taken away from me. And stop!
I just know that you, like, get really worked up about it.
And I always said, one day I'm gonna get my car back. I'm gonna get my little sports car back. Well, here we are. And I know it's silly, and I know it's crazy, and I know it's just materialistic stuff. And I know that too. But it was kind of like that moment too of just like validating, I don't know, just what I've been doing the last few years.
I'm not a soccer mom. I don't drive a minivan.
Well, my kid
look at me
loves
in Camaro.
Cammy. But my kid loves it now too. Now he still has like 6 months till he can sit in the front, which is kind of a pain because there's not much space in the back of the Camaro, but
he still digs it.
He is obsessed. Like, he's like, go, go, go. Okay, kid. So it's like a moment for us. We're having a bonding moment over this car. But it was like important. It just, there's a lot more symbolism behind this car for years and years. That's just always been in the back of my mind. And
she always felt like she got, and I'll say it. I think she felt cheated,
even though
at the fact that she had to give up her car, which is, she comes from a family where cars have names, feelings, and they identify you as a person.
I take really good care of them. Like
they're children in the family.
They're not. But
so the symbolism of I'm losing my car to get this SUV soccer mom thing. It kind of there was a deep core to it, and I knew it was happening at the time, and I think I even told you when that happened. I knew you didn't like the fact that you were going to drive around an SUV and stuff like that.
And it's not knocking the SUV. It's just like I didn't want it, or I didn't, want to have to get it. And,
right. And if you had a 4-door, if you could have found a 4-door sporty vehicle that you liked, that worked, you would have got that. But we were giving up a truck, so we thought we needed an SUV when the kid was born, and that's just how that ball rolled. But I mean, all in all, I think I told you a long time ago too. I'm like, I'll get you a car when we're able to get a car, and so on and so forth. And he can sit in the front seat, and we jumped that gun by like 6 months. But
we'll get there.
I'm purchase wise, I'm happy. We got a good deal.
I did good. I think I made my dad proud.
Because you sat here and finagled someone for like 3 weeks in emails.
Did I get what I want? Never give up, guys. Never give up.
It was fine what the ticket was before we started haggling stuff, but whatevs.
No.
Thank you. But yeah,
so
it's
Christmas
a good thing.
came very early.
Yes, it did.
It's a very, but again.
And anniversary,
New Year's, birthday,
until the car is paid off, I'm free, man. I'm free and clear. I'll say happy birthday. I'll say Merry Christmas.
Birthday.
I'll say anniversary. I ain't getting you a thing.
Yeah, but I have one clip that's kind of funny, and I'll share it with you after this. From the other day. It got a little bit of something repaired on it, and when they were done with it and we were going to pick it up, they parked it right next to the Mustang.
Not knowing, they just randomly, that was the spot
that we traded in or whatever, and so we got like a clip of both of them together. Poor thing, she's gone, and
poor thing.
I know.
It has feelings.
It has feelings. She did her time. She really did. She really did.
Okay, first off, the Mustang is actually, I don't treat cars well.
He doesn't. And that's what, that's something we do not, click on at all, because I do.
You turn a key, you put it into gear, it gets you where you need to go. I don't think there's anything special.
Say good morning.
So I don't necessarily, go above and beyond to take care of vehicles. As long as it works, it works. The Mustang was an older vehicle, 16 years old. I was waiting for that thing to catch on fire, guys. It was at that point where I was just waiting for it not to start anymore. And then it was going to be my excuse to buy a car.
Well, so here's the other thing too of why we in the last couple months, it has come up as really, I mean, honestly, the last couple of years, we're going to have to get a new car soon. It's getting old, but she kept holding on. But, it was obviously now a few years later, it was we've just kind of been talking about it of we just got the registration for it that's due in January and the end of January, and it has to be smogged. And it was going to basically, with all that still being as old as it was, still going to cost us around $200, $250. The trade-in value for that car was the bare minimum at $500. And I told him, I was yes, that's not a reason to ever go out and buy a different vehicle.
Right.
But when you do look at the fact that it was old, and it was kind of why do we want to pay this to probably end up buying a car sometime next year?
Yeah.
So yeah,
the timing worked.
The timing did work, but it just seems like a weird time too of like just everything that's been going on in our world. But it's also like kind of cool too because it you know, I know this is weird. This is kind of weird, but it's like it happened on a really bad day. But I'm almost glad because now I have like that connection of like, again, hearing that song and like it just felt like that was him saying you did it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but you know, like it just did. And
hey, the universe is a crazy place. And
it
stars
really
align
is.
all the time.
Yeah.
That's just one of those things you gotta
Yep.
sit there and smile about.
Yep. It was crazy. So, yep, it's mine, but
It's a toy for me.
it's a toy for him. It's got all the bells and whistles, and she's can you guys guess what color she is? I'll give you a hint. What's my favorite color? Black. She's black on black on black. She's got black wheels, black paint, black interior. She's just a real nice family car. Maybe tomorrow I'll show you like the inside and stuff. But yeah, I had to like figure it all out too. It's crazy.
It's our new toy.
It's our new toy. But yeah, that's kind of like not the secret, but that's something that I haven't shown you guys yet. But again, I'm just sharing it with you because you're my friends. But it's not.
And you're excited.
Oh, I know I am.
Yeah.
But I have that like always in the back of my mind. I show you guys things all the time, but I don't ever want to be someone that like, look what I got and brag, like a braggy person. I don't know. I don't like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think you come off that way.
I don't want to come off that way. Because I don't like that. But I do, it's hard because you have to have that like fine line too of like, you should be proud of yourself and like
Yes.
proud of your accomplishments and not be afraid to share them. But there's just like a tactful way of doing it, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, but that's a new one and it's exciting.
I don't have anything new, guys.
Just my love for you.
That's new?
Uh-oh.
I had to buy our car to get that one.
No. Yeah, so.
I'm happy, you're happy. That's all I got.
That's all I got. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll insert the clip that I have, just like a little quick clip so you can see them side by side. And I'll show you her tomorrow better.
And then anyway.
Oh, and her new license plates frames comes tomorrow too. They're black.
Dude. It's so bad. Dude, oh man. God, I wish your dad has been on more film. Like, because there's this crazy little niche part where they are the same person and they both got the car and we took it over there because dad has to see the car. Whoa, there has to be like an inspection, a family inspection. I'm not even joking. A family inspection in the sunlight. Good lighting was important. It came up as a conversation piece. So we took it over there and we park and this, that, and we get out and dad, you know, he's asking us some questions about this, that, and him, Han, and I look over and both of them are like this. just full on self-assuring, just confident as hell, staring at the car in the sunlight, just, yeah. That they actually said it too, like, yeah, and I'm like,
he's over here like it's a car,
guys, like, what? They're just,
but yeah,
we did it,
so
yeah.
He got me the license plate frames that I wanted for Christmas, for my Christmas. I'll show you them tomorrow.
But
yeah, so, but I think I've told you guys this before too, that like my dad has a 34 Ford, he has a Mustang, like a 65, he'll kill me if I got that wrong. He used to have an El Camino, 72 El Camino, he has a Cadillac, he has a truck.
yeah, what year was that Cadillac? Because that Cadillac was like an exotic.
Oh, he redid a Cadillac. That was a 58 Cadillac Barrett's. And if you guys are car people, that means something to you. But,
if you're not a car person,
you're like, what?
It's not the prettiest thing, but
like
it's very
a bullet.
unique.
Yeah, it's
a
huge.
unique looking vehicle that apparently is really important. So those car people out there.
Yeah. My dad used to run a car show locally, and of course still goes to some, but that went on for years too. So that's what I mean. Like, I just really was brought up in this world of cars, and I really want. Okay, one more thing before we end this tea party, but I really wanted the 2017 Camaro because it's the 50th anniversary of her.
Yep.
Nate's over here like,
It's a car, man. I don't know what to tell. It's really fast. It's fun to drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a car.
It's a Cammy. Okay,
it's
guys.
Cammy.
Anyway, I hope that you're excited for me too, and it's not like Jesus Kim.
Oh, she's so vain.
She's so vain. So vain. I'm really not.
She took that to an ugly place.
Yeah, but I was.
Oh, I got one thing though.
Here we go.
Okay, first off, thank you all for the support around the folding comments. I hope you got to this end of the video, okay? I'm gonna be first comment tomorrow morning to remind everyone to come to this point in the video so you don't miss out. Because I want to thank you all for supporting
single one of you. Fold your underwear.
I appreciate that. She literally was texting me all day. Another one folds their underwear. Another one folds their underwear. I was like, yeah, that's right. You gotta fold your underwear.
Oh, one of you, Fabi, you even have the folding board she uses to do it.
Okay, that's deep.
And I'm into it, but I'm like, I'm feeling really inferior. Yeah.
Puts them away.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no lint on them either. So my next one for the comments, guys. Do we want me to start car vlogging? Like to and from work? Because I got ideas. I've got ideas. Because I got the mount now. Because I got the Trailblazer. So the mount's not going anywhere. So I got ideas. If y'all want to see them, just let me know.
Just let me know.
Just let me know.
Just slip that comment in there for them.
Because let me tell you something. I may not sound like American Idol quality right now. In the car, Randy Jackson would call me a dog. Let's just put it that way, okay? I'll get a hold of it in a hurry. So I've got ideas. I've actually got an idea. Well, I'll get there.
See what
just
happens
comment
when
if you
it's
want.
10 o'clock at night?
It doesn't stop, guys.
It doesn't stop. Anyway, guys, I will put that small clip in here for you guys, and then I will see you tomorrow. My God.
I got ideas.
I know he does. Bye, guys.
What is this? Why is my Mustang right there and Kim sitting in that? What happened here? How did that happen? Well, we're all gonna wave bye to the Mustang, guys. She had a good 17-year trip on us, but well, I think we might have upgraded. I think it might be an upgrade. Look at her smile. Look at her. But I think we upgraded. Maybe. Uh-oh.